Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Lone Star Radio on my mind. So won't you kick your feet up if you have a minute? Turn your radio dial to the
Welcome to the Texas Ticket. It's Armando. I'm with Mike Kelton, Hunger Crush Cafe, out there on Lake Conroe.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate you.
I'm so glad you made it out to the show today. Yep. I know you got a busy schedule. I mean, we just went to the wine dinner. That was fabulous,
yeah, that was a lot
by the way.
Yeah. I keep saying every month I'm not going to do them, but then I have so much fun doing them that, okay, I'm going to continue to do them. So we've got Thanksgiving-themed dinner coming up in November.
You going to serve turkey?
Yeah, we might. We'll see. I don't know. We have a turkey sandwich. How's that?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So, yeah,
but
check it out the website.
Somebody said something about some Pinots. Now, I'm not Pinot Grigio.
No, you
guy.
changed my mind. I
drink
think
it.
we're going to do, since it's November, I figured we should do wines that go with Thanksgiving dinner. So we'll probably in December, we're going to do Cabernets from around the world.
Ooh.
And then we'll come back in January and do, we call it Pinot Envy. So Pinot Noir,
Oh, sure.
Pinot Grigio. We may throw a Pinotage in there if we can find one. They're hard to find. They're not very good what we get, but we'll get there. I'll let you know.
My sister always gets mad at me. She's like, that's not what Christmas is about. And it's what she keeps telling me every time I tell her what's the most exciting part. And my brother is a great chef, right? And more so, he knows good wine. And every time we go to his house for the holidays, it's always, he's got the big reds out there. Jacqueline Kennedy last year, it was just some Silver Oak the year before that. I'm like, holy cow, you treat me better. And so I was telling her how excited I was about going and trying getting some of these. I'm so excited about what Cab's going to serve. I can't wait for a glass of wine. That's not what Christmas is about.
It makes Christmas tolerable, I guess.
Well, it's a big day of celebration. It's a reason to celebrate. I have a bona fide. Give me that. Let me celebrate. The reception. Dang, this is the place to do it. So, I think this is a good time to get out, get the family out, have some fun, and celebrate a little bit. Because life is worth celebrating. And we're going to celebrate a little bit here today about some things going on in the area and a lot of things to look forward to in the upcoming holidays. We're going to try and keep it to Halloween, except for our guest in the studio right now, Mr. Les Chappell from Chappell Lighting, Christmas Lighting,
Chappell Lighting Installation.
Oh yeah, I got to read that amazing
it's me,
shirt.
It's right here. Yeah. Thank you, Armando, and glad you invited me and everything. We started out at Chappell Pressure Washing the last couple of years.
You're still Chappell Pressure
Well, we're
Washing.
still.
Yeah, okay.
But we want to expand. We want to expand from Montgomery County. Sure. There's a lot of out-of-town people that do Christmas lights. They come from Houston. They come from College Station. I wanted to, whatever. I just wanted, Timbuktu, whatever. I wanted to be local. I wanted people to know that, hey, we're here.
I'm sorry. I get it.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and let's introduce Christmas lights to Montgomery County, and let's offer a program where we can, offer you Christmas lights. We can put them up, take them down. You really, it's at the ease of Christmas can be at your convenience.
You keep them.
Right.
When you put them on my house, I get to keep them?
You can keep them up there year-round, Armando, if you're that guy. Or I'll come back and I'll take them down. I'll store them for you until next year.
At your house?
At my house, my location, my storage building, whatever.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm that guy that puts lights up and doesn't take them down for 2 years. Until they don't work. And
a lot of people that do that. Yeah. The best part, if you do decide whatever way you want to do it, we take care of the lights. We maintain, when you set it up, we put the lights up. If there's anything that goes wrong with the strings or lighting issues, we come and maintain that.
You maintain it?
We maintain it.
These things screw up all the time.
Well, they always do.
Yeah. Okay.
These look great. These are very bright. Yeah.
Well,
great color.
They're, and like I said, if you had the option to go through the whiting is really, really fancy.
What are you doing?
Really fancy this year.
Effect?
Hey, whatever he wants
It's
to
the
do.
holidays.
Hey, it's your show.
That was a dove. Caw-caw.
But
Well, that's a
in our
that's a
wood,
crow.
and like in the woodlands, a lot of people like white. They're not doing your color scheme. Some people are, but there is like 5 options of whites, anywhere from a warm to a cool, and you know that's what's really selling right now. You can get your colored lights, and you know in a mixed pattern, or you can do flashing, whatever. We do offer, you know, year-round lights also.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier that you could
Yeah,
you
go
could do a
ahead.
Halloween theme or Thanksgiving theme or St. Patrick's Day theme. So that's
Yes,
really
sir.
kind of
So
cool.
with the year-round lights, they are up there year-round. They're guaranteed, warranted 100%. So you can actually, you know, do the different holidays per se, like you said. You could do your different lighting, or you could just do, you know, access the peaks of your home, you know, or, you know, like your pool area around back that's not really well lit up. You know, you could
That's a
put a
good
little
idea. I
system on
didn't
that.
think about that.
And it's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, in it's not that part, but in part where we need Christmas lights. It's Christmas. You know, we need to invent the wheel here. You know, in case we're talking past the close,
Yes, sir.
what's your phone number?
My phone number is 936-520-8702.
Okay, 936
520-8702.
8702.
Yes, sir.
You get your Christmas lights up now. How long do you think it take you to get out there and put these things on?
You know, we've already started booking for this season, and like I said, it's our first season. We've already had 5 people already book, and that was before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I actually have one that people might know. His name's Josh Juarez with True Texas Solar.
Did he get you to do his Christmas lights?
Got Christmas lights for him. He wants the first week after Thanksgiving.
Are they on a panel?
You guys gonna say they're solar powered?
Well, you know, the
house
LED
is,
was
The
a
house
plus,
is, right,
but
yeah.
yes, the house is
So
better.
if the house is solar panel,
You're
then
right.
he's
Then they're
turning
technically the
juice.
solar, you're right.
Yeah,
Solar lighting, yeah.
So yeah, your solar lighting.
Right.
I bet you his Christmas lights are on after whatever crazy
Whatever storms that are brewing up
And
there,
then you're
yeah.
just going to come maintain them, put in the new lights. If one blows out during that storm, you're going to
Yes,
come
sir.
fix that.
Yes, sir. Make sure we fix them. Do it.
Sounds
and then-
expensive.
That's not really expensive. Let me tell you what, our cheapest lighting package is about $800. It's not really cheap, but actually it's effective with the lighting installation. You know,
Whole
that's,
house.
That's the whole house.
Okay. And
Now-
you
Put
said
them up, take them down, store
Put
them,
them up, take them down,
maintain 'em.
store them. You know,
Sounds like-
hey, you
sounds
know,
like
the
a bargain to
family's
me.
happy.
Yeah.
That it's a good deal.
So if I have you come put the same lights up next year that you stored, is it still $800?
No, it's actually you're going to get a cheaper price at that time because you're a repeat customer, Armando.
And you're just hanging the lights, not buying equipment or anything.
Yes. Now, actually, you know, lights actually, you know, they change year to round. So with the package that you would buy the previous year, if we need to upgrade your lighting package a little bit, that's going to be on us. You're actually like a contract. You're signing a contract through Christmas lights.
These are way better looking than the cheapy lights that I always buy.
Yeah, they look different than that. I wouldn't even put these on mine. Are like
Yeah,
the
these
kind you
look-
put on the tree.
Yeah, exactly.
The little ones.
Yeah, the little
bitties.
bitties.
Yeah, these are nice.
You can't even see them
Right.
from the street.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
these
you
look
know,
great.
I was always that guy that put up them little Walmart lights. You know, it looks good. It made that family happy, but then one section would go out,
Yeah.
and you have to replace
that's frustrating.
whatnot. So it is frustrating, but
So
that's
I don't
what
even
we're
put 'em
here
up
for.
now.
Yeah, my first effort, the HOA called.
Oh yeah.
They said, "Oh man, you can't put lights there." What? You know, they had all kinds of issues, and I was like, "All right." So we took them down, and I'm like, "All right, we're just not going to do them." We ended up doing it on the inside near the patio window, and that was it.
now that's something else, Armando, that we've come across. You know, in some of our newer neighborhoods and stuff, is actually HOA has to approve what lighting you can
Yeah.
do. So a lot of the lighting that is approved are the C9s. That's why I went with that bulb. And it is approved through HOAs. And then as long as you're respectively taking them down within the limits they let you put, you know, hang them up, you know, that's what we're there for. We can take them down before you.
C9. What does that mean? Is it a very efficient LED
Yes,
lights?
C9 is a LED. Is really efficient light bulb. They do have a C7, which is just like the 7 is in the lighting. You know, so C9 it was a brighter bulb. It's brand new this year, so it's more effective for lasting longer.
I think that's a great time to visit and come to call. But
Right.
we really, and I hope if you need Christmas lights, give them a call. Let them come out. It's free to get a bid, right?
Yes,
You can
always
just come out,
free.
get a bid.
Yes.
Okay, so, and one more time on the number.
Okay, 936-520-8702, Chappell Lighting and Installation.
Okay, and that's not exactly why we asked you to come in, but partially because it was holiday related. And but you have a lighting of a Christmas tree down there in historic Montgomery, Texas.
Yes,
coming
thank
up.
you for mentioning that, Armando. We're doing Light the Park this year. We decided we did it last year as Chappell pressure washing, but what we're doing this year is Chappell lighting installation and kind of, participating. We adopted poll number 25, and we're going to go ahead and, show City of Montgomery that, hey, we could do this. We could light this. We support our community. We do. We judge the parade every year. Like I said, last year we was on the show. We did his Chappell pressure washing.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Peyton Alley was here, and Peyton Riley, and we
Right.
had Aaron
And,
Cantor.
Yeah, we both had both Peytons and Aaron.
Yeah,
So
and we were all
it was a good
exchanging
show.
gifts right up here at City Hall.
But,
and you've got
yeah.
another event as well. Let me put that in there.
Yeah,
it's
let
something
me.
else.
I mean, it sounds like we're busy, Armando. We're going to go ahead and judge a Christmas parade again this year.
Yes.
But we're going to judge it as Chappell Christmas lighting. I mean, Chappell lighting installation. I'm sorry. Yeah. But y'all, look, y'all got me excited. But yeah, it's going to be so busy in Montgomery, and as this venture that we take in,
a great event.
I'm just more excited.
It's a great event. It's a lot of fun.
It's gonna be fun.
And I just want that to be a testament to the folks that come on this show, folks that we work with typically, or folks that are invested in the community, have a stake in it to some effect, and some sweat equity in it,
Right.
and a reputation that's worth protecting. And if I'm visiting and I'm coming through and we burned Conroe. Oh, well, no big deal. We'll just stick to the other markets. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's not the way of the folks at this table now, and I do appreciate that. And I hope
Absolutely. I'm glad you say that, because that's very important. I think people don't realize how important it is to support your local community and to support businesses who also support the community as well. So
Correct.
I think that's cool.
And we are, I'm a veteran. I support veterans. I support our community. I love the city of Montgomery. I love the city of Conroe. It's just
National Guard, right?
right.
No, you are no National Guard.
Look, I lied to him. Navy all the way.
Navy.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, he tried to throw that in on me.
One weekend a month.
You can't see. I don't know if you can see how bright these are. These are beautiful.
We got an aerial shot.
Yeah, these are
Puts on
great.
there.
You also
there's our
you also did a great job on our patio when you pressure washing
I
our
appreciate
patio
that.
at
Yes,
Hunger
sir.
Fresh Cafe. Yeah,
And-
it looked great when you got done with it. So
And we love.
That's right. I
we
forgot.
love
You
our
came out
Hunger
and pressure washed the
Heck
back
yeah,
of Hunger
man.
Crush. And
did.
you've been doing that for quite a while now. How long have you been pressure washing?
Well, I've done it with another company. I'm 6 years into it, but I'm 2 years into my company myself.
You're doing the solar panel cleaning, and you've been scheduling those. You're doing the Christmas lighting and general pressure washing.
Yes, sir.
And guys, you can catch all these services again. Give them the number one more time on the website, and let's let them give you a call and
Okay.
get you going for the weekend.
Chappell Pressure Washing. It's going to be www.chappellpressurewash.com. And Chappell Lighting Installation is the same website, 936-520-8702. And I appreciate y'all.
Love you, man. Merry Christmas to
Thank
you and
you.
your family.
Thank
and I
you.
hope you stay good.
Thank
Guys,
you,
we'll be
Mike.
right back after this.
Lone Star Radio on my mind.
Car enthusiasts of Conroe, FM 104.5 and 106.1 Lone Star Community Radio invites you to shift into gear every Monday from 1 to 2 with Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy for news on all things automotive in the greater Houston-Conroe area. Can't make a live show? We've got you covered. You can find all of our uncut content, including full episodes on Spotify, iTunes, Play Store, YouTube, Facebook, and irlonestar.com. Again, that's Mondays 1 to 2, Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy. See you there.
Lone Star Radio on
Welcome back to the Texas Ticket. Armando and Mike Kelton.
hello, everybody. Missed you.
You know, Mike, every time I think about Lake Conroe, I think about just sitting down on that deck, looking out at the lake, and you get this. You got to really slow it down. You got to turn it all off. It's got to be total silence. I look out the lake, and it just gets more and more serene the longer I gaze out on the horizon. and it just has a way, and it just gives me this a way to feel grateful, right? And then I keep.
You got to get the noise out of your head, man. It's challenging to do.
You ever
that.
just look out there and watch the sunset?
Yeah. It's very cool.
Super cool, and you think, man, what a big world, so much to be grateful for, you know. And then I think,
Absolutely.
and then it's a man-made lake. I'm like, oh, dang, you know, like got this conflict going on. You know what I mean? It's a man-made lake.
See, that's the point. You got to get that out of your head. Just enjoy the scenery.
Those bass aren't man-made. No, like, oh, beautiful bass. It's so scenic, you know. And then the herons fly over, and you're like, oh, God did that, you know. Yep, beautiful herons. So I mean, I think it's about perspective sometimes, and how you can look and you find the best of the things out there, and I think that goes with a lot of the way folks live and the boxes they put themselves in, and you know, and one of the things that I hope that we can help broaden the horizons of our veterans and give them a chance to see that there's more to it, you know, and that people care. We do, and we genuinely do. My son's a veteran. I know we got a veteran here with us today, Mike Burroughs, CEO of Victory for Veterans.
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing awesome, man.
Hey,
Thank
Mike.
you for joining us.
Hey, it's great to be here, guys.
Army veteran, right? Tell us a little bit about your Army career.
37 years, retired colonel, 9 years enlisted, 28 years commission, and a combat veteran of OIF 05, 07. Yeah, that's me.
Well, as always, thank you for the service.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's amazing.
I love to serve. It was an honor and privilege.
And you're still doing that now. You're working with a 501c C3 and helping veterans at Victory for Veterans.
Absolutely. I started this venture probably back in 2015, and so what happened is my father-in-law, who was a Vietnam veteran, he was a sniper in the Marines. He died from suicide on 8 December 2015.
That's terrible.
And I made up my mind that time that, you know, I was going to spend the rest of my days before they fold my flag trying to save other veterans, and we've extended that to first responders as well. I mean,
Good.
we have more first responders now dying of suicide than we do in the line of duty.
They're seeing crazy stuff.
It is.
They're going and seeing crazy stuff.
Absolutely. And a lot of them served, you know, in the military as well.
Yeah, and that adds to that. You know,
Yeah.
there's some chaplain groups and other groups to that effect that I've worked with in the past that really recognize this thing with our first responders. You know, if you go in a horrible accident and you go home to your family right afterwards, it's just difficult. You know, and I don't think anyone's truly prepared for that. You know, you ever watch horror movies?
I'm not a big horror movie
Do you
family.
watch horror movies?
Not very often, no.
No. Hey, so there was a study on why do people so interested in some of the worst things in humanity? You know, what is the attraction to be entertained to see the worst possible things? And you know, the study said that, you know, there was a lot of this self-protection. So they wanted to know what was the worst thing that could happen. So I'm stronger to see it if it were ever to transpire, kind of thing. Which, oh, Lord forbid, you know, our first responders are seeing things like this every other night. They're horrific scenes. And, you know, I know Judge Wayne Mack out there in Willis has to go do all the death certificates in Montgomery County, or most of them now. Not all anymore, I don't think. But he had to go to every single case that's happening in the county, no matter what hour of the day. This is tough work. I mean, this is hard things. You know, he used to clean the restrooms there at the courthouse in Willis. He said, I've been cleaning this town's SHI, you know, for so many years and a lot of years, and I'm still doing it. You know, and he is. I mean, he puts in so much work to that effect, and that's just here in Willis, Texas. You know, now just imagine when we talk about, you know, the things that we took every one of them, all the soldiers in our U.S. Army and Armed Forces and what they do, and so all of them aren't combat veterans. You know, there's some guys that did a tour of duty, served for, you know, 10 years, 12 years, never saw combat, you know, at all, and they're still suffering from different things and things that affect them.
Transitioning out of the military, right? You get 3 squares, you know, you get your housing, your dental, your health, and then all of a sudden you're out on the street, right?
Right.
You got to find a job, man. You got to find health care.
Are you helping these folks with that sort of thing?
We used to do a lot in the in the job market, but right now we're focused on the healthcare.
So tell me about this event you got coming up here that helps them.
It's Rock the Lake, so it's really 2 nonprofits that come together that are kind of serving the same community, right? Victory for Veterans Inc. and working with Hope Inc. And so we're just having the Charlie Bravo Band, Dave Bray USA, and it's just honoring and supporting our veterans and our first responders and families impacted by invisible illnesses, right? At Hughes Landing, October 5th, 5 to 9 p.m. we've already got like over 300 RSVPs, man. We're going to pack that place.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It's going to be awesome. And we're there just to raise money for our nonprofits, right? So I'll tell you a little bit
A little
about
more on
working
the
with
day.
Hope.
Hughes Landing.
Yeah.
What's the day?
5 October, this Saturday,
This
coming up.
Saturday. Okay.
Yep.
What time?
Tomorrow.
5 to 9 p.m., 4-hour concert, free of charge, free admission, right? People just come on down, bring your lawn chairs, relax. I think there's going to be standing room only, to be honest with you.
I hope so.
But I think it's going to be a great event.
Tell me about a website where people that want to support. Now, I know there's a lot of veterans out there that don't have to think twice about where they want to put their money to support. They're most concerned that the support actually goes to
Right,
the veterans.
right.
And I think that's. I just want to make sure this is actually helping veterans in a way I want to see it done.
Oh, absolutely.
How do you bring comfort to that guy?
They, victoryforveterans.org, right? They can look it up.
Okay.
It comes up immediately on Google. Same thing with Working with Hope, Inc. They're both great nonprofits. You can go out there and you can make donations. I also have a Zefty.com donation link that, you can share with your radio listeners if they can't make the concert,
Sure.
right? But we're going to have postcards out there, and all they got to do is just scan the QR code, and they can make a donation on the spot. It's almost like a telethon, right? But
Yeah.
it's a concert.
But going forward, we can still make contributions if
absolutely.
we can't make it
Absolutely.
and support the group.
I've got a lot of monthly donors.
Tell me about throughout the year. What does Victory do? They have an annual program? Or is it just an annual fundraiser?
This is just one of many fundraisers.
Okay.
So we do what we call our VFE rides. So we've got charity rides. We just got done doing one in the Woodlands,
cool.
the North Houston Charity Ride. That was a great event. We raised a lot of money. We also do one over in Bernie in the Hill Country, but that's the main one that we do here, and we do them all over the country as well. The other big thing that we do, which is self-funding, is we do a flower on every grave on Memorial Day.
Oh, that's cool.
And we are covering down on 11 cemeteries, okay? And we're getting ready to sign an enterprise letter with the VA administration, and they're going to introduce us to all 155 cemeteries across the country.
Yeah, that's very cool.
And that's where we place a rose at the foot of the grave, right? For the people that made the ultimate sacrifice, but we take it one step further. We want to recognize those people that sacrificed their time and fought in our wars. I mean, if you go through that hollow ground and you look at those headstones,
Right.
You've got World War I, World War II, Afghanistan, Iraq, Gulf War. These people all served, and this is a great way to pay tribute. We do it early in the morning. We place that rose right at the foot of the grave. We get 100 to 150 volunteers, at Houston Houston National Cemetery, right? Me and my wife will be doing it again this year for the the 8th year. Last year we raised over $20,000. 50 cents of every rose comes back to our organization for our 2 programs.
Why don't you talk a little bit more about what you guys do specifically?
Two main programs. So on 8 December 2015, I created a program called Warriors for Life. And this is online peer support that we provide 365 days a year, every night, free to veterans, first responders, caregivers, and
They
their
can
families.
just call. They need to chat with somebody.
They can go on our website, boom. They go to Warriors for Life, click on the person, our facilitator, and they just hit Zoom, and they're right in the meeting. And this is a great place for them to share what they've gone through with like-minded people.
Right.
So I've had that program, since 2015. I gifted it to Victory for Veterans, right? And now it's under Victory for Veterans. And then our other program, is right up here in Huntsville with the Joint and Spine Center. Dr. Pruski, he partnered with us. We opened up a Life Readiness Center. We're providing hyperbaric oxygen therapy to veterans, right? Up to 40 dives for veterans and first responders, free of charge. We buy the equipment. HBOT's $35,000 piece of equipment.
that's up there.
Oh, yeah. And this helps with TBI, PTSD, and a bunch of other invisible wounds for our veterans. And that's been open for a year and a half. We're opening up one in Austin here in the next 30 days. We just opened up one in Scottsdale. Our goal is to open up 32 across this nation. But right now, I've got a huge demand right here in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless you for doing that. That's amazing. My father was a World War II veteran. My stepson is a firefighter. I hear it from my stepson all the time, the things that he sees. So I appreciate the fact that there's people who, are concerned about this and take care of our veterans and our first responders. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate what you do. You mentioned doing rides. I own a restaurant on Lake Conroe, and we do a bike and car meetup the first Saturday every month.
Coffee and Classics.
Yeah,
It's October 5th.
It's Bikes, Classics, and Coffee. and it's a bunch of bikers, a bunch of classic car guys. We just meet up. I would love to do something with you. Maybe we can,
Awesome.
maybe we can do one of the future ones. Our next one is tomorrow, Saturday, from 8 to 10:30ish.
Got to come out tomorrow and ride out and have some coffee.
Yeah.
You
Well,
ride?
It's a short notice if it doesn't work for you tomorrow.
Saturday's a tough day for me
Yeah.
because I got the Rock the Lake concert. But
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
I will definitely check you
We
guys
should
out.
connect, and maybe we'll do it for November or December or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that'd be great. We got a bunch of great guys.
And
out
I've got
there.
a ride. I've got the charity ride, that I just got
Yeah.
doing
We
it
would
here in
love to get
September.
involved,
I've
yeah.
got it locked in for April 5th already,
Yeah.
2025.
Yeah.
So we'd love to get together
Yeah.
and maybe we could make that one of the stops.
Oh,
That
wow,
would be
that'd
so
be
cool. I
great.
would love to do
Would
that.
that be
awesome.
cool?
Yeah, it's important to
And let me get that in there really quick.
Okay.
Hunger Crush Cafe. You can come out. It's tomorrow morning.
Correct.
A complimentary cup of coffee. October 5th, first Saturday of every month.
Every
you
month.
can come out at 8 a.m. to 10 o'clock, and there are bikes, classics, and coffee, and it just lines the parking lot. There were almost 100 and something and change out there last
we had
month.
a bunch of people last.
It was a good watch. In and out, enjoy with like-minded gearheads. Go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so community support is very, very important to me and my restaurants, and I appreciate that you're supporting our local community, and that's the reason why we started this. It started as classics and coffee, and then we added bikes to it. It's just a place for the community to come and get together, and hang
yeah.
out. There's no judging. There's no fee to get in, and it's amazing to me. It's just fun to watch people just come and hang out. It's really very, very cool. So, giving back to the community is important to me. So that's why I appreciate you. I have another restaurant, Treehouse Cafe. It's in Magnolia, and we support Folds of Honor and at that restaurant.
Awesome.
And we've actually put an honor wall up where people can come post pictures of their heroes. We call it the Wall of Heroes.
Well, we're definitely going to connect. There's no doubt about it.
I would love to do something
Yeah,
with you. That'd be
no
great.
doubt about it, because we're really, the services that we're providing are healing veterans.
Yeah.
And that's and our mission is to reduce veteran suicide.
Yeah.
yeah.
I appreciate so much that you do that. It's terrible that we have to provide that service, or you have to provide that service that, our country should provide it for them for what they've done. But
If somebody wants to reach out to you directly with other, ideas, concepts, thoughts, how can they call you? Is that okay to do?
They can call me at 760-994-2055. I hope my phone doesn't get blasted off but that's great.
I hope
They
it
can
does.
contact me. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Sorry for
But the
that.
best way to get in touch with me is by email. So just Michael, Mikelb, at victoryforveterans.org. And just spell Victory for Veterans all the way out. And I respond.
Okay.
And I love connecting with people. And we share resources on our website with everybody. So if you've got resources out there, send them my way. We'll share them.
cool. Michael, Mikelb, at
victoryforveterans.org.
victoryforveterans.org. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll put that in the notes down below,
Yeah.
so you can catch up. See
Absolutely.
the same page to support financially to get the details on the event tomorrow. And also, you can reverse the script and come back to check out Hunger Crush at facebook.com/Hunger Crush, and you can go in there or you can go to Hunger Crush.
I'm going to come out tomorrow after the car show. I'm going to come out to the
Hughes Landing.
Oh, yeah, you
Hughes
should.
Landing,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So
Yeah. And so you ride what kind of bike do you ride?
I ride a Harley Davidson Road Glide Limited. It's a 2023. I just picked it up in December, and I only got 5,000 miles on it.
Are you driving it to Galveston this weekend, next weekend? When's Galveston? Lone Star Rally's coming up.
I would love to go down and do
Yeah.
that. That's one of the rallies I haven't been at. I've been at Sturgis like
Lone
4
Star
or
Rally
5
is the weekend
times.
of Halloween.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
We're doing a Halloween event at Treehouse Cafe with the Moco Meet and Ride group the week before Lone Star Rally, because they're all going to Lone Star Rally. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some new bands that are just added recently to the list there, and I made some notes. So I'll pull those up hopefully at the end for the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show at the very end. Just got to stay tuned for all that and other local highlights. But it's a mixed bag, though. They've got everything from like Saliva, I think, or I don't want to say any names just off the cuff, but then to Way Jennings, which is the faux Waylon Jennings. I know he's coming, and then there's a few others at the bike rally, and then all the traditional stuff. I think Buck Cherry's playing, and there's a few others, and then they're getting ready in that almost a Mardi Gras kind of fashion for this rally down there, and it's the biggest thing that goes on. There'll be a parade, everything else. The list of a tattoo contest. There's a tattoo competition.
you gonna get tattooed?
No, but there it is. We got a winner, folks. But the people that compete in this really, you wouldn't bring that tattoo to a tattoo competition, right? I mean, it's the guy with some weird thing of Gandalf going down his, but it's perfect. I mean, that looks just like Gandalf. There you go. Watch me make it with wings flap.
Wait a minute.
There you go.
We got a winner. And there's a lot of stuff about bikes and that correlates that age bracket with a lot of our veterans, right? And it not necessarily is, but it does correlate the age bracket, which when I go out to the Coffee and Classics in bikes, 80% of them are veterans.
Right, exactly.
Well, you know what? They love that wind therapy.
Yeah.
Wind therapy is awesome. I mean, when you get out on a bike, right, and you're doing about 70 miles an hour on the open highway, and the wind's hitting you in the face, it's good wind therapy.
All the noise goes away. It's kind of like when you're looking at the lake.
Right.
All the noise goes away. You're out in the open.
But your head's still on a 365 swivel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and I appreciate the work you're doing with that, and about the breathing unit. And I don't know, I'm not a doctor. I don't even know what it is, but I know that oxygen can help clear the mind.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
breathing.
I mean, we're pumping in
and
98% oxygen. It's almost like it's like going down in the sea, 79 feet below sea level, right?
Okay.
So you got a lot of pressure, and then you're pumping this oxygen in, and you're doing this for 60 minutes. And what it does is it passes the brain barrier, and it helps with traumatic brain injury. And a lot of your professional athletes are using it. What's really sad is that our civilian population, we have a lot of civilians that have traumatic brain injuries, concussions, and stuff like that. And unfortunately, HBOT is a great solution, but it's not covered by insurance. Yeah. So we offer really reduced prices for civilians that go to the Life Readiness Center. And so for every 4 civilians that go through our Life Readiness Center at a reduced price, they allow us to do a veteran or a first responder free of charge. So it's kind of self-sustaining, right? We wanted to build a model, that would last, and it's just great. And like I said, we got high demand. I've got people out of Dripping Springs. I got people in San Antonio. I got people in Lubbock. I got doctors reaching out to me saying, hey, we want to partner with you. We want an HBOT. Wow. So that's why I'm out doing what I'm doing with Rock the Lake. And this is something that we're going to do every year, guys. Yeah. If this goes over big, we're going to continue to do Rock the Lake, man. I think it'll be awesome. Yeah, we'll bring in really good entertainment.
I mean, it's obviously you got music, you got entertainment. I mean, you're going to have like vendors and food and.
Well, I mean, I've got a booth. My wife's helping me out with one of our Victory for Veterans booth because we've got T-shirts and all kinds of stuff, and working with Hope, and then of course the Charlie Bravo band's going to have their stuff out there. Yeah. We're going to have biotech out there, CBD products, all natural, which help veterans as well, and there's going to be a great discount for that. But we're kind of we wanted to keep the room open for a lot of people. We just want a lot of people to show up, have good entertainment. We've got a professional MC that's going to be doing it. I'll be up there doing a little bit of talking, and telling them about what we're doing. But I think we're going to raise a lot of money. I think people are going to really appreciate the fact that it's a free event, and we're really supporting veterans, first responders, and the families.
We got a great community. I think that they'll come out for you. It's a cool thing. I'll be there.
Definitely make a lot of noise, and I'll tell you, as the years go by, your event will build up that snowball effect. I think the only thing that'll keep them from jumping out the seat is awareness. There's a lot of that, and so if I didn't know it was going, it's hard to plan it or hard to get out there. Yeah. But I think as time goes by, each event will only progress for you, and you'll find that gratification every time you go.
So is this the first year you're doing this?
Yeah, the first year on the Rock the Lake. Okay. The VFV rides we've been doing for about 7 or 8 years. We had 9 rides going around the country before COVID hit. We even had Orange County choppers, on the Discovery Channel. Oh, wow. COVID hit, came back down. We're down to 3. We've got Denver, we've got the Hill Country, and we've got the Woodlands. But I'm looking to add one in Alabama. I'm looking for a couple other locations. Perfect. But I'm going to add more here in Texas, too, because Texas is big, right? Mm-hmm. Any direction you drive, it's 8 hours, right? Which is awesome. And let me tell you, I rode my motorcycle all over Texas.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful state.
Do you have like some flyers or some information? I have a restaurant in the Woodlands as well, not too far from Hughes Landing.
Oh yeah, I can.
We can advertise.
Connect with me online. I'll shoot you an email, and I'll make sure that you get all the flyers. But I think the one in April, I think we can do something really cool.
That would be great. I would love to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
You got a lot of people that show up at your location, and if I put together a really, really neat ride, say 140, 150 miles. People will love it. We'll have a couple stops along the way.
Very cool.
We usually provide breakfast, right? When we do our rides,
Yeah.
we have 50-50 raffle, man. We give away a lot of great merchandise.
How many people on average in a ride?
Well, let me see. Last year I had over 100 riders out of the Woodlands. This year it was a little bit lower, and I think that just has to do a little bit with everybody in the economy right now,
Right.
and the uncertainty. We had about 75 riders, but we still raised a lot of money. We raised over $3,000,
Well,
in one day.
Maybe my contribution will be the breakfast or something.
I think it
along those
will.
lines. Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see you guys get together, and I'd love to add a whole lot more beautiful bikes to the yard. Yeah.
That's what's cool about it. I sold my bike a couple years ago.
Let me mess around. I want some more bikes.
every
I
time
know
I
he's
have
got
any
some
events.
nice bikes,
Yeah,
I
I'm
bet.
sure he does.
I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and from 5 to
5
7.
to 9.
9.
5 to 9. Oh,
mine's
yeah.
7 to
4
9.
hours. Yeah.
And Hughes Landing. All right, and we go to victoryforveterans.org. Take a look at that, and you can email them. You get the phone. Everybody's got the phone number. Tell us anything in conclusion you want to make sure you share. I know you had some notes
I want to talk about our
there.
partner with this event, right?
Okay.
Working with
Yeah,
Hope.
let's do
So Hope Hill is the founder of Working with Hope Inc., and she's bringing the community together to build what we call a rare support network in Harris and Montgomery County. She believes that the cure will be found when we bridge the gap between mental and physical health care, and this network is vital to ensuring that no one has to face their invisible battles alone in our community. So she's doing a great job as well. That's why we partnered. That's why we came together, right? Put our resources.
She go to Montgomery High School?
I don't know.
I mean,
Hill,
it's.
I don't know.
I'm curious. I thought she did because she was on my friends list, and she's where I saw the event, and I reached out to you through the event that she had shared with me, and
Yeah, we've been sharing it all over, man.
So how did you all
sharing it the
connect?
last 6
I'm sorry to
months.
interrupt. How did you all connect? You and Hope?
Actually, we lived in the same apartment complex together while I was building my home up in Conroe. And her husband is a veteran, and they knew that I was doing Warriors for Life. They came on Warriors for Life. I found out, about her nonprofit, and we just said, hey, you know what? Let's help each other.
very cool.
She was looking for experienced board members, and I sat on 2 or 3 boards right now for other veteran organizations, and so I wanted to bring that experience to her nonprofit organization as well.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, here, let me give you one of these. It's my friends over at Tarango's. I don't know if you're familiar with that place, but they were a guest in a previous program we had, and it's a dry range indoor fire range.
Ooh.
Yeah. So like a gun simulator. She brought the guns here. They were They were
Cool.
removable clips, programmable rounds. All
Me and
the
my wife love that. I love,
Super
for
cool.
her birthday, I took her
That'd be a nice
to a
little treat.
firing range. Good old me, right?
what a sweet thing to do. That is awesome.
Hey, I do have one more
If
thing
your
to
wife's
share
into
with
it,
you.
I think that's cool. I think you did a good,
Oh no,
I think
we
you did a
we
great
both
job
have our
picking
concealed carry, and
partner, so.
she loves it,
Yeah, very
and
cool.
she's a good shooter.
Yeah, that's cool.
She's a good shooter. One other thing I wanted to mention about the event tomorrow on Saturday is the stand, the restaurant, the stand from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., right? If you go there and you buy food at that particular restaurant, and at the end when you get ready to check out, you put in Hope, right? They're going to donate 20% of
wow.
their entire purchase, right, for that entire day through that time period back to our nonprofits. So I think that's really, really awesome.
is good.
The stand wanted to do
Yeah,
that
very cool.
right there in Hughes Landing.
Can I walk there from the event?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Everything's with-
Okay, yeah, I was about to say,
oh,
I'm gonna be
right,
hungry
Yeah,
while I'm
yeah,
out there.
What kind of food is the stand? Do you know what kind of food they have? I'm not familiar with this.
Grandstand, like burgers and beers and stuff
not
like that.
sure.
Stan would puts that
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
in. Stephen King had also puts that in.
Yeah,
my
I'm
head,
not
but
sure, but you got so many restaurants there, right
No,
there
I want to go
across
support
from the
we wanna go
pavilion.
support you guys.
Still
Yeah,
like a grandstand.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never heard of it either. But
yeah.
good time. Way to get to. It's a great way for them to get to know the community. I think that's a
Absolutely.
great way for them to introduce their brand, and certainly we'll want something to eat. It's in dinner time, so you go over there, get a good meal, support veterans, and all at once.
And then just rock out.
yeah.
Rock out the rest of the night, right?
So tell me about the artist one more time.
So we got Dave Bray, USA, out of Pennsylvania.
wow.
Right, yeah. He's a former corpsman in the Navy, and, man, he's very popular. He is hitting all of these events all over the United States. And then we got the Charlie Bravo Band, okay, out of San Antonio, and these guys can rock and roll like you would not believe, right? Duke Martinez is a retired Army veteran. He's the lead singer, and he's been doing a lot of my events over in the Hill Country. I love these guys. These guys are awesome, and I'm telling you what, it's going to be a party down at Hughes Landing
Cool.
Saturday night. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the weather ought to be great.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, we'll see you down there. Oh,
The stand's got burgers and sandwiches and some really great looking food on their. On
Oh, yeah,
their
okay, so we
Facebook
were
page or
on
the
tune with
website,
that?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go check out.
I felt bad calling it burgers and sandwich. What if
Sorry.
it's not? I might be in trouble.
And I should have known better myself.
They
My
had a
bad.
short rib grilled cheese on there. Looked pretty dang good.
Short rib grilled cheese.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
You're making me hungry.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting hungry too. Sorry.
Well-
I should have brought some food.
Well, it's closing on my lunchtime too, guys. We'll see you here in just a minute. We'll be back for the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show, but we'll see you tomorrow with Mike over at
Hughes Landing.
Hughes Landing for the
You can either call me Mike or just call me the Colonel.
Colonel. We'll see the
Right.
Colonel,
But
Mike
not
felt
Colonel
awkward.
Sanders, just the Colonel.
Just the Colonel. You come visit the Colonel. Victory for veterans, and we'll be back right after this, folks.
Giving you the news and what's really in it. Come on, boys, let's get it.
Every Friday, tune into Texas Ticket on Conroe's 104.5 and 106.1 FM with Armando Nino of Golakeconroe, focusing on Montgomery County area events and places. Get a feel of the Texas spirit at the event, paired with guest and vendor interviews, event coverage, and ticket giveaways, and so much more. Join us Fridays and punch your Texas ticket. For more information on the show, visit irlonestar.com/Texas Ticket.
At 6 p.m., table at Medley, 316 Medley Street. And this is they raise money for breast cancer,
Right.
And it's some lady friends of ours, some folks in the community. They run they do titles, loan titles, property titles, and things like title office. And I'm not sure the new company name, and I wish I did. Really nice folks. You can catch them there at the event. Pretty in Pink Breast Cancer Awareness. They spend so much time putting these ornate bras together they make that end up being 3 times the size of a swimsuit, and but they auction them and they make money and raise it for breast cancer, and they get ridiculous prices to go with these ridiculously large bras. Some of them are really pretty and cute, and they're just, they're like dolled up. They got stuff like wings and stuff. I mean, it's
a
not
great event for a great cause, nonetheless. So.
Yeah. Get out and help the ladies out. Look into something like that. Saturday, October 5th. Tomorrow, Plantersville, Texas. 1999, The Legacy of Prince is presented at Bernhardt Winery from 7 to 9 p.m. in Plantersville, Texas.
And that's when? You say when is that?
Saturday, October 5th.
Holy smokes, is a lot going on.
Yeah. Oh, you got to catch Prince. Dang, folk Prince.
You're gonna dress up in your purple outfit?
Once I stop singing, it's like wearing white to a wedding. You can't do that. I feel like I'm the one gonna get up there, and I feel like I'd be like
Yeah.
the whole time, trying to get his mic from him, Raspberry beret. Let's see. Bubbles and blooms. Oh, wait. No, that's gone. That's already happened. Deck the halls. Oh, wait, what? Deck the halls. Fall and Christmas market at First Baptist Church Conroe. You can catch that right here downtown. First Baptist Church Conroe. You can. This is a Christmas market at the church there. Indoor 2-day market. You can come and check it out over there.
When is that?
I don't know. Deck the halls, fall Christmas party, Conroe Church. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. October 5th, 10 to 4. It is October 5th, 10 to 4. Yeah. I really don't know when that is. I don't know. But, dang it. Do you remember Les Chappell's Christmas lighting phone number?
936. I don't remember the rest.
Dang it. Yeah.
524. I don't know what it is.
Do you know that number? Can you tell me that number, Coach? No? Okay. Well, be sure to call
look it up?
Chapel Lighting. No, I'll put the link down there. We'll put it out there. We want to make sure if you're going to get some Christmas lighting this year, call our friend Les. Let him come give a bid. He'll work with you. He'll help you out. He'll get you taken care of. Also, we'd like to thank Paul the plumber and his team. They've been helping us a lot out through the holiday season, through these storms and things that have been going on. You can reach out to them at 832-521.
And they helped sponsor the top 100 businesses that care. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. That's coming up.
That's coming up. Yeah.
in 832-521-3252, and they'll be at the businesses that care at the Two Tones event,
Yeah, exactly.
as well as yourself.
We're in.
Carl's AC and Heating, 936-264-1133. Just good friends. And Dr. Paul Robbins Natural Wellness Clinic at 356-600-WELL. Guys, thank you for watching this episode of The Texas Ticket. We look forward to visiting with everybody next week. If you have questions about that, message us on Facebook.com. Put some comments in there and tell us what you have a question about. But we can find those answers for you. If you can't find them in the web or in the notes below, please sure to like, share, pledge, make a donation. We'd love to see you at Lone Star Community Radio. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.
Ciao.